Cenk, Frank from Canada here. I wanted to ask your opinion about politics and music combined. Like, did you agree or do you not agree that musicians should be allowed to bash politicians in their music? I'm going to give you a quick example. My favorite band, Billy Talent, just released a new single yesterday called Viking Death March. Now, they're huge in Canada, in Japan, in the UK, Germany, Austria, Australia, everywhere except for the United States. So their message gets to quite a bit amount of people. And so when they released their album Billy Talent 2, one of the songs, Sympathy, was directly attacking Stephen Harper, our Prime Minister. And literally the lines were just about him. The artwork was making fun of him, and it was all about how he was ruining our country. And I thought that was okay because it wasn't a single, but Viking Death March, their first single off their newest album, is once again attacking politics and religion in such a way. Like, I love it because I'm a huge liberal. Obviously, I watch you guys, so that speaks for itself. But do you think it's okay that bands release these really popular songs in the mainstream media, and they have these really strong political messages behind them, which may sway voters? Like, a friend of mine who's extremely conservative said that he didn't agree with it because it could change someone's opinion about who they would vote for. And I'm just going to give you an example of the lyrics. You preach about love and teach about faith, but all of your beliefs are still rooted in hate. They left your pockets empty as they laughed at the bank. They speak about trust, but make no mistake, they're shaking your hand while they spit in your face. And then it also talks about how they crack the whips on the backs of the poor because they don't want to take no shit. Like, the rich people just want to get more rich and more rich. And the same thing with the government and the current conservative, which is the equivalent of Republican government. And this isn't the first time that mainstream artists have gotten together. The Bare Naked Ladies, 3 Days Grace, Chaos, The Salads, and Billy Talent had also gotten together with a bunch of other Canadian artists before and started a group called Artists United to Defeat Harper and Fight Climate Change. And they released a song about having a choice. It's called You Have a Choice. They released it before the election. And I love the song, but I love the message behind it, but it just seems so politically biased. Is that okay? Should that be allowed, or is that like a red flag that we should throw up and be like, hey, wait a minute, not cool? And this can even go farther. I think it was Green Day who started the compilation album Rock Against Bush, which was essentially an album. It was them or Blink-182, and it was essentially an album where they were like, hey, we don't like Bush. Here's an album with a bunch of artists who don't like Bush, and it's rock against him, and it's political songs. So is this okay? Is it not okay? I would love to see you do a segment on this. Also, if you happen to mention Billy Talent, it would be a great help to them in the States if you put a link in the description, or you just mentioned go to their website and buy their new single, because they only sold, for the last album, 3,000 albums in the States, and they sold 1 million in Canada or something like that. Not that much, but they went triple platinum. So, if they went triple platinum here and only sold a couple thousand records in the States, I think the political bias might have something to do with them not being able to sell a lot of tracks because they're huge everywhere else. And this is just me rambling. Great. Thanks for watching. And if you don't use the video, at least check out Billy Talent. Listen to their 2 songs, Sympathy, from their second album, Billy Talent 2, and listen to Viking Death March, which was just released yesterday. I think you'll agree with me on the fact that they have a really strong political message behind them, and I just want to know whether or not they should or should not be allowed to do that in mainstream media. Thanks, bye.